I'm Lori Krupp. I am the clinic manager for the Rutland County Free Clinic. And with me I have some friends today. I have Diane Bigelow, a member of the You First program that we do offer here at the Rutland Free Clinic. And we also have
Siobhan Donegan. Yeah.
Siobhan Donegan.
Yeah.
I'm constantly wanting to call you Siobhan.
Don't look at the spelling, that's the answer.
And then we have Desiree with us today, Desiree Fisher. And we have Darlene Stiff. And they also are members of the You First program out of the Rutland County Free Clinic.
Yeah.
So I am also not only the clinic manager, but I'm also the champion for the You First program here in the Rutland County area. And I strongly believe in this program. It's a wonderful program for the women here in my area. And I push it as hard as I can to everybody that I meet. So I will let my members speak if they want to of their experiences with the You First program. Ladies?
Okay, like Laurie said, I'm Desiree. I'm originally from South Africa, and I came to this clinic. I had a knee injury, and it has changed my life. I have lost weight, which is a great thing, because we have one of the vegetables, we collect vegetables on a Thursday, and I've started walking, and it has lowered my blood pressure significantly, and this is only within 2 or 3 months that I've seen such a great change in my life.
Excellent.
So I am fantastic. This program is fantastic. It really helps because you push me, you motivate me as well. And I think it's fantastic, because it's aimed at women. It's fantastic to have that. So thank you.
Oh, that's
Excellent.
Desiree. I know I can really attest to Desiree's progress just because I know I see the monthly blood pressure monitoring sheets and how well in control your blood pressure has been as a result of the walking and how active that you've been, and also just some of the photos that you've shared from the state park passes where I know you've been swimming, you've been walking, you've been trying new things, so that's just really exciting to see, and it's great that you can speak so personally about how you're feeling and the energy level and all those good things, so that's phenomenal.
Thank you.
That's great.
Well, my name is Diane Bigelow, and what brought me here was a toothache. And it has changed my life. I can't even tell you how grateful I am to this program. So many different things, from finding out that I had hypothyroidism and losing over 60 pounds because of that, and having a mammogram that I haven't had in over 10 years, and finding problems with that, and then continuing to follow up, and then find out that I'm free of any issues as of right now. So it's just been wonderful. I can't tell you how grateful I am to this program.
I'm Darlene Stiff, and I've been coming to Free Clinic for years because I've always worked jobs that don't really offer health insurance that I can afford. So they've been a big help keeping me healthy with my thyroid, and I have breast cancer in my family, so knowing that every year I can get a mammogram for free without any cost is fantastic, and it's really helpful to me because I'd never be able to afford to get a mammogram on my own. It's way too expensive, so I'm very thankful for the program. And I love the pharmacy in the summer, all the free vegetables we get, that's fantastic. I like trying new things. They always give us weird little vegetables that I've never had before. So I'm appreciative for the program itself and for the free clinic, the Rutland Free Clinic. They're great. Lori's the best.
Yes, it is. That's for sure, yes.
So with the You First program, though, there's so many things. Once I get you involved and your application completed, then we get your heart healthy labs done for you, which are completely paid for by the program. And if it's 40 or above, we'll get you hooked up with your mammogram. If you're younger, but you do have a very close family tie to an issue, and there could be problems, we can get you a mammogram prior to the age of 40. We also hook you up to get your PAPs done. Everything is paid for through You First. Once you're into, once I have my hooks into you, you're mine. And then I make sure you get all the free stuff.
Awesome.
And we do the pharmacy program in the summer, which is the free fruits and vegetables for, what was it, 12 weeks this week?
Yeah, phenomenal. Yeah.
And right now we're getting ready to go into the free apple picking coming up. And all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you have high blood pressure, I can get blood pressure monitor sent to your
Yes.
house.
Yes. Yes.
If you want to lose weight, we have Weight Watcher programs that the U-First will pay for 3 months. And if you're successful and the money's there, they'll go another 3 months. Same thing with exercise programs or pool therapy. U-First is amazing. So I push it
Yes.
if you come here. I actually got a patient that came in a couple of weeks ago, and the woman that was the taxi driver just walked in to sit and wait, and I'm like, do you have insurance? Have you ever heard of You First? And I hooked her up, so it's just a wonderful thing.
I think with one of the things that you mentioned, is the lakes, getting the free passes for the lakes over the summer.
Absolutely.
Because we've been to so many different lakes within the county, and you just get to enjoy, because summer is such a short period of time as well.
Right.
So you get to enjoy that, and I've loved every minute. I mean, I've sent you
Yeah,
some of the photographs.
absolutely.
I've loved that as well, and the hikes as well, that we get
absolutely,
to
Desiree.
do,
Yeah.
just to be out in nature,
Yeah.
just to enjoy that.
Exactly, and we have heard that from so many members who literally will explore the state just using their free state park pass,
Yes.
and bringing family members, and they're always mindful of, now that I'm in the park, what fun things am I going to do to be active? And they'll try different things, whether it be kayaking or even horseshoes or bird watching, anything to get you out walking and moving, and it's really phenomenal. So one thing that I really love about our program, and it's not just because I work for You First, it's that we really meet folks where they're at. I mean, even, we certainly offer like high-end, high-intensity programming, like if someone wants to go to a gym and go like 5 days a week. But we truly meet people where they're at who maybe don't want to go to the gym. I know we're working with other members through the state who really want to do square dancing, or really want to take salsa class, or really want to do Tai Chi, or martial arts, or anything like that, a yoga class. So we can cover anything related to physical activity. It doesn't need to be going to a gym, because I know a lot of folks don't want to go to a gym. It's intimidating, it's kind of a turn on, but we can do other things. We can meet folks where they're at and offer a variety of different things, which is one thing that I really feel good about with our program.
And if somebody's kind of more homebound because physically they can't get around, right down to the bands that we
You are
can
so
send you to
right,
do
Laurie.
stuff at your
Absolutely.
house, and
Yep.
sitting exercises and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean, it's just, there's something for everybody with the You First program.
Right, and it pretty much started during COVID, but we can offer like online fitness programming, online health coaching. So we can definitely, if folks really want to just take an at-home fitness class, we can usually work with them to make that happen. So we really try to be as accommodating as we can.
Yeah, I know the immunization as well. I've had my shingles shots here, and that's been wonderful in order to do that. Not have to pay a dime, and I know that is very costly. Things like that. It's great.
Yeah, right now we're ramping up, and I'll be hitting all my You First ladies with an email or a phone call. But we're getting ready to start with the flu season. So we're having 6 different flu clinics here at the clinic, and everyone is welcome to sign up and come on in during one of those 6 clinics, to include the outside public. But I can guarantee you, if someone walks in here who's a candidate for You First, I'm going to grab them.
Yeah, that's great. We so appreciate that. We really appreciate all the outreach you do and how important. And we certainly see that in the numbers coming out of Rutland. It's just, there's no comparison. So it's really exciting for us, and it's great for me to be able to be here and check out some of the things that we offer.
And this is one of the first times you've been down here, so it's really exciting.
Right. I think it's been the first time I've been here. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah.
So this is really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really nice.
Other than that, I'm not really quite sure what else we should discuss. I mean,
I have
You
a
First
question.
is huge. you know, come and talk to me, call me on the phone, I'll get you hooked up, man. We don't have to do this in person, we can do it on the phone.
Right, absolutely. You know, we're a program that really focuses on health behavior change in the areas of physical activity, nutrition, and tobacco cessation. So tobacco cessation is another part of our program. So we usually work with folks around, I know Laurie does this as well, we usually work with folks around 802 quits just because it's such a great service as it is. We don't try to duplicate anything that they do. But if we can make a referral to 802 quits, even if the person chooses to take baby steps, we see that as, you know, progress and harm reduction, and that's a really important step to take. So, but you know, those are the three areas that are really vital to us in our effort to reduce cardiovascular disease, which is a prime goal of our program. So we really try to support members in making changes in nutrition, physical activity, and tobacco cessation.
So I'm not in this, but I just have a question.
Sure.
Which could I think you had said when people come in for maybe vaccinations, if they meet the criteria,
Correct.
what is that?
The income criteria, so they have to know the income criteria.
Thank you. Good. Yep.
And actually, it's actually pretty high
You'd be
compared to other
surprised. Yeah, absolutely.
compared to other programs.
Right.
So most people would qualify. Most women would qualify to join the U First program. Plus, for me, it's Rutland County residents. Unfortunately, I can't take on more than Rutland County. So it's the income, it's the location.
Yeah, they have to live. Obviously, they live in Vermont, but Rutland County is perfect.
They can have outside insurance. It could be Medicaid, it could be their own personal insurance.
Sure.
As long as they meet the income qualifications,
Right.
we can get them hooked up with you first.
Right.
And once they're hooked up with you first, they're
Yeah.
and they get their labs done. That's a huge one.
Right, and we know it's hard to get, so we're willing to wait a little bit for that,
Yeah.
which is fine.
But then we can hook them up with all the free stuff
Yeah.
coming down the pike.
Yeah, which is very exciting. And another thing that's really exciting for us, those of us that work for you first, is that we are federally funded, and it's just really sort of heartwarming to see federally funded money go toward Vermont farms and, you know, Vermont gyms, and, you know, so much of we pay for stays right here in Vermont. Vermont state parks, we give them a lot of money. So it's just really great that the money through our program truly stays right here in Vermont, which I think makes so many of us feel really great about that.
If there's no other questions, I want to thank Darlene and Desiree and Diane
You're
for
welcome.
taking the time out of their busy day. I know I got them confused when I sent out an email.
Oh, no,
I was reading the wrong line on the calendar.
Ah, no, don't worry about it.
But thank God, you know, Savon saved my butt that day, let me tell you.
It's fine.
And then this one raised me this morning. Is
Yeah.
it really today or tomorrow?
Right.
No, it's
Where
having a brain
is
fart.
it?
So thank you, ladies. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you for having
Yeah,
us.
thank you.
And
Thank
it's such
you,
a treat
Lori.
for me
Thank
to
you.
see everyone in person
person,
too,
yes.
and Laurie included. I mean, I don't get to see you very often.
No.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's just really nice.
Yeah,
to
you've
see
made a big
everyone.
difference, and I think in all of our lives, hey?
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was actually the U First program that I was first diagnosed with my hyperthyroid
Mm-hmm.
because of the screening that
The
they
blood
do,
tests.
the blood test
Yeah.
screening. I think that's when they realized I was
Yeah.
hypothyroidic. So
Wow.
and I got put on meds. Yeah.
I'm glad you were able to take care of
Yeah.
that, darling. That's great.
Yeah.
And you know, what a great story about the fact that you were able to get, you know, mammograms
Yeah,
regularly.
I've been getting mammograms since I was 35, but
Yeah,
when I lived in
how-
Pennsylvania, I used to have to, was on health insurance in Pennsylvania, I had better
Yeah.
health insurance in PA. But up
Right.
here, the health insurance is so expensive at the jobs I work at, I can't even afford them.
Sure.
You know, it's just so outrageous what they want for.
So is you first your primary form of coverage?
For like my
It is.
mammograms and stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's great.
Yeah, so, and my
Glad
mom
you
had breast cancer and my aunt, so it's really important that I,
Right.
have my
For
mammograms
you,
every year.
yeah,
So-
that is really important.
they're
Well,
always
we're always
there.
here for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, most definitely.
you definitely are, Lori.
Yes.